Hi, this is Nishka. You know something? I was always fascinated by these great leaders who spoke so well or gave wonderful speeches. And all I found was one thing common in all of them, and that was their command over English language. So today, I'm going to bring you closer to that dream of yours by showing you 12 phrases. What are phrases? Phrases is nothing but group of words that when they come together as part of a sentence bring in the much needed effectiveness. So let's see those 12 important phrases. Ahead of the curve. Tell me something during your college days. What were you doing when you wanted to study hard and score better than others? Yes, you were trying to be ahead of the curve. The meaning of this phrase is to be ahead of your competition. To give you an example, our company is investing a lot of money in research and development to stay ahead of the curve. Behind someone's back. When you fight with your friend and if you speak ill in his absence, you are actually speaking behind someone's back. Meaning to do something without someone's knowledge and in an unfair way. To give you an example, she felt it would be unfair to go behind his back and talk to the management. So she confronted her senior directly. Behind the scenes. Now tell me, during your college festival, you had to do so much of planning and organizing. That was all behind the scenes. The meaning of this phrase is something which is not seen in public. To give you an example, they make the conference look so effortless. But you know what? There's a lot of hard work and planning going behind the scenes. Buy the book. When you are applying for a job, there are so many instructions to be followed. What do? You go step by step, right? That means you're going by the book. The meaning of this phrase is whenever you have to do things according to the company law or policy, you follow the instructions 100%. For example, we are regularly audited by several agencies. It's better we go by the book. Caught someone off guard. When you were caught red-handed by your parents for doing something that is wrong and you did not expect that, well, you were caught off guard. It means to surprise someone by doing something that they're not expecting to do. Here's an example. Mike was caught off guard when he was told to direct the meeting. Change of pace. Now, your life in corporate is so different from your life in college, isn't it? That is nothing but the change of pace. To give you the meaning, when something is different from a routine or normal schedule. Let's have a look at an example. It's nice to go on business trips as it brings change of pace. Corner a market. When a product has a dominant market share, for example, this product has the highest market share of MP3 players, they have cornered the market. The meaning of this phrase is when anything has a major share in the market. Let's have a look at a practical example. The mobile service provider with its free mobile plan has cornered the market, keeping competitors on their toes. Cut one's losses. You have invested in a business idea, but that is not working out, and the expenses are going over your budget. You decide to cut losses by scrapping the business idea. Yes, you're right. The meaning of this phrase is when you stop doing something that is unproductive and won't ever generate results. Let's take a look at a practical example. Our advertising campaign was very expensive and not generating results, so we cut our losses. Cutthroat. When you are applying for your job and you know that there are so many others who are applying with you and there is limited vacancy, that's the time you can say there is cutthroat competition. The meaning of this phrase is when there is something which is so intense, aggressive, and merciless, it is cutthroat. Let me present to you an application of this phrase. In campus interview, the competition was cutthroat, from the ground up. With little money, you bought a small house, but now, since you've grown big, you've got a big house. You can say that I have built my house from ground up. The meaning of this phrase is when you build something, a project or a business from zero, it is from ground up. To give you a practical usage of this phrase, Narayan Murthy built Infosys from the ground up, in full swing. Now you have scored distinction in your examination and getting into a good college is now easier. Well, you are in full swing. The meaning of this phrase is when something is full swing, it means that it is going as per your direction and it's moving fast. A sample statement. Construction on the new site is in full swing now. In the red. The airline was making losses and could not pay salary to their employees. You can say that the company is in red. The meaning of this phrase is when something or when a company is in the red, it means they are making loss and they do not have the money to run its operations. Example, when I started my own business, we were in red for 2 years. We did not make profit until the 3rd year. Now that you've heard me give you these 12 important phrases, what stops you from applying them? Well, you can very well use this in your oral as well as written communication. Till then, happy learning!